Okay, welcome back to another episode of Split the Tab. I am Andrea.
And I am Lindsay.
I am Lindsay. We're drinking these new stateside drinks.
They're like Gatorade,
They have electrolytes.
They're bringing us back to life. Well, I was already back to life, but it kind of tastes like a margarita.
It kind of tastes like a Gatorade flavored margarita.
Yeah, with salt. Like it's the salt is making me think of a margarita.
It also looks like Ecto Cooler from the 90s.
Surge.
So, oh my God.
Surge. I had this alarm clock growing up, and the way it woke you up is it would go, Surge! Surge! I won it from you remember when you get Pepsi points and those things where you collect the bottle caps?
Yes.
And that's how I got it. Oh, it was my mom's worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. But these are delicious. Shout out Stateside.
Yeah. Do you want to give us a sponsor, Stateside?
Mm-hmm.
We will drink it.
We sell a lot
every
here.
episode.
Sell a lot.
We did. Whenever I golf, I drink the half and half teas.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite, I think.
It's dangerous though. They go down so easy. So by the time you're on hole 12, you're nine drinks deep, and you're like, I can't see the ball.
I don't really discriminate against any of their flavors. I like them all, but
I'm not a huge fan of the peach. Peach?
Yeah, we don't carry that anymore. I like the half and half the most, I think, but I like the seltzers too, the orange seltzer.
The green tea's okay.
Yeah, it tastes like Turkey Hill green tea, I think.
The only problem I have with the OG one is that it stained my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom thought I was a crackhead there for a hot minute. Whitened my teeth, back to normal. I had to buff them out a little bit. Everything was fine after that, I think. I'm not a crackhead.
It does have caffeine in it, though.
It does.
And I never thought about that. Speaking of, does coffee ice cream have caffeine in it? Is it made with real coffee?
Fact check.
Because I've been eating it.
I don't think it does.
Well, if it's made with coffee, why? Oh, maybe they use decaf.
Yes, coffee ice cream does usually contain
caffeine, shit.
But the amount is fairly small.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder he's been bouncing off the walls.
Literally.
He's like Lil Jon.
Literally.
To the window, to the wall. Okay. We have a lot to talk about today, a lot on pop culture that we added in last minute because when I make these agendas, things
happen
very quickly. We have a nice little segment on generational lingo, on the silent generation all the way up to Gen Alpha and how those words that they used. Anyway.
Who's Gen Alpha?
That would be anybody born after 2010.
Oh, it's recent people.
Yeah, it's not to give away a word, but it's where 6, 7 came from.
Yeah, I don't understand. And you said something earlier that I'll bring it up then, but I was like, gosh, I don't even know what that means in this context.
Perfect.
So you're up on the times.
We're going to talk about that and then kind of play it into. It seems like every 20 years or so, the fashion comes back around. So I'm just now hearing that skinny jeans are out.
They're out.
So I have to buy a whole new wardrobe. Anyway, and then the main social topic of the episode, we're going to talk about the White House Correspondent dinner and the attempted assassination of
the
President
latest
Trump.
Attempted assassination.
But let's get started. I want to talk about, I saw this yesterday. This isn't on the agenda, but Northwest, who is Kanye and Kim's daughter. I think she's 12 years old. Can you double check that?
Hey, shh.
Bean.
Hey, shh. Dad. Shh.
Sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure she's 12.
Yeah, she's young. I don't think she's a teenager yet.
12 years old.
Okay. She is 12 years old. She just had a pop-up store. I think she's releasing a rap album.
Yeah, her EP.
Yeah. I kind of just wanted to get your general thoughts. So she's got these crazy dermal piercings on her hands.
And her black grills.
She's got grills.
Blue hair.
She's got that blue hair with spikes in it that she was wearing.
What the fuck is happening? Are we in the Twilight Zone? Nothing.
My God.
Yeah, her whole oh my gosh, I can't. I don't know if you will be able to hear what we're hearing, but there is no silence at the bar right now.
None whatsoever.
And
they're not even open for another hour.
No,
so.
this is just my dad talking about the Kentucky Derby.
Okay, so we were talking.
Northwest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts? I understand that, when you're in Hollywood, children. I mean, Drew Barrymore went to rehab when she was 13. She was in the clubs and
Yeah,
all
but
that.
why should we understand that? That's not normal.
I think it's kind of crazy. She's like signing autographs, and she's obviously famous because her parents are famous, and that's as are most,
Yeah.
nepo babies, if you want to call it that. But I just think it's very crazy that this 12-year-old is acting and dressing and doing the things that she's doing, and maybe that means I
I'm old.
am a boomer.
What? That's
That
mine.
B-roll with
Your
B?
phone is orange. God, it's right there. Oh, here. Do you want me to double check that? I have it up. You just have to hit directions.
Do you want to say hi?
You've been on it the whole time, Dad.
Hello, everybody. Can you see me?
Come in a little closer.
Hi, everybody. I'm the cleanup guy, the maintenance, and these girls are doing a wonderful job.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bean's our biggest fan.
Why
We
are
try.
his directions not? Hold on, Dad.
Oh, he needs
please,
directions to
everybody.
Wilson.
This boomer needs some help with
I
his.
don't do the technical stuff, you know.
If you ever needed like a visual aid of ADHD, that's the man.
Fact.
That's the man to watch. Back to Northwest. I can't stand it.
It's weird, right?
It's freaking weird. I'm sorry. Like, I saw an interview with Kim Kardashian a little while ago, and she was like, yeah, I'm very strict with North. The only thing that I let her have, like, free reign with is her expression, like, her artistic expression of, like, her clothing and stuff. And I'm like, girlfriend is 12, and I've seen more cleavage out of her than I've ever had in my lifetime.
But also, like, she was at Coachella. I mean, I know her mom was there, but she wasn't with her mom. That's, like, she's just running amok. But if you've ever watched,
oh my gosh, this just splashed into my eye.
if you've ever watched clips of the Kardashians, I mean, I see it on my TikTok, but I legitimately think that Kim is afraid of North because
I think so too.
North just like lets her fucking have
She's
it.
Kanye.
Yeah,
100%. But I think I don't know. I think she's like the classic example. I actually really don't like Beyonce, but I really appreciate Blue Ivy, and I think that she's like raising her right.
Blue Ivy is fantastic.
Yeah, and I
so
think
wait, you don't like Beyonce?
No,
you didn't even like Destiny's Child?
Yeah, I did, but I don't like Beyonce now. You know how I am with
Why?
Women like women. Like she's too empowering.
The face of feminism, ladies and gentlemen.
She just annoys me. I did love Destiny's Child, and I also used to love Jay-Z, but now I can't stand him.
Why?
I don't know. I think he's into some weird shit. I think he cheated on her. I think they just like have a little too much power.
She came out with the entire Lemonade album all about how he cheated.
I don't know. But I think that they're raising Blue Ivy, right? I think she's like a respectable celebrity child.
They never let their son be shown. Ever.
No.
Rumi, maybe his name is?
Why is that? Because
there's a lot of different speculation on that he has like developmental issues or he has something wrong with him.
Well, okay, I respect that though because the public would just eat that up.
Well, and the other one, because I think they're twins, right?
Yeah.
The youngest one is she's just a typical like child.
She came on stage a couple times, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but you could see in the thing that Blue Ivy was like trying to calm her down a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean that's
true.
I shouldn't say that's G. I forgot. I'm not.
Yeah, beep that out. Sheesh.
I beep his name out all the time. I say it way too much. But I just the North is like the total opposite of Blue Ivy. I feel like she is like girlfriend knows her mom's a celebrity and just
she put in the work to be the backup dancer, and then a couple years ago, Northwest was the Hollywood Bowl where they did the Lion King, and all these young thespians were in it, but she got to play Simba. And there was like a huge controversy behind that. Is that like she only got that because she's Kim and Kanye's daughter.
I saw that like clips of that performance.
Terrible.
It was bad, but I never want to be like she was a kid doing like an acting thing. Like I'm not saying she was bad at it, but I don't think she deserved it, and she probably got it for one reason. I just think she's like the classic example of like I'm better than you because my parents are celebrity and I can do whatever I want.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that kind of so Northwest kind of sucks. No offense, she's 12 years old.
Yeah, I just think she's not growing. she's not growing up like a normal child.
Well,
It's very evident.
celebrity children do not, but
Yeah,
this
but
one's
some
kind of
celebrities keep their kids like grounded a little bit, and I feel like there's no grounding.
who does Dax Shepard and Christian Bell. They keep their kids.
I think
kind of-
Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck did a good job of that. Like there's certain I mean, there's celebrities that we never hear a dang thing about their kids because they are just normal.
I'm trying to
They're
think who
not
else.
trying to be celebrities themselves. Yeah, it is. It's the brand. That's what they grew up with. I mean, all of them.
True.
But I don't think
They've never
I
lived a
don't-
life where cameras aren't following them around.
I mean, the age that Stormy is right now, I think North was like doing annoying stuff at that age in the public eye. Stormy's probably 7 or 8.
Yeah. I mean, even, what is it? Penelope Disick.
Yeah.
Not as...
The Disick kids, I feel like, are the ones that like are the most out of the public eye. They don't want any of
Mason's
that.
not in the public eye at all.
Yeah.
And then it's what? Penelope and Rain.
But Courtney kind of is too. So I feel like they just follow
That's
what
because
their mom
she's got her
does.
head so
Kim's
far up
whole job is
Travis Barker's
yeah, ain't
ass.
that the truth?
I'm going to talk about the Kardashians one more time because I just watched the Chloe and Lamar documentary.
What a dick. He's horrible. I used to love him. And you can't convince me he wasn't high in that documentary.
No, and then the whole, like, she did so much for him. And then the way he talked about her.
Another
doing the
classic
publicity?
example of somebody that's been denied by somebody they want, so they just trash them and make them try and make them look
don't
stupid.
get caught in a whorehouse overdosing. I mean, she's a saint for doing what she did, but yeah, that shit is crazy.
And then
to me.
have her teach you how to walk and live again, and then she catches you smoking crack again.
And punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, she should have.
There was just a clip I just saw of, because I think Chloe has a podcast as well.
Mhm.
She was interviewing her mom. And you know, her mom always loved Lammy.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, "We are not speaking to him anymore. We're not
should've.
doing this." Like, she cut all ties. She said the bridge was completely burnt. So
Fuck him.
Lamar is a piece of shit.
And all of America agrees. And,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
in
all of
this
the
room.
people. Yeah,
In this
all
room.
of the Americans in this room,
we all agree.
which are
Three of us.
3.5.
I'm sure they would agree too.
Yeah, I'm sure your dad knows exactly.
Actually,
who
to
Lamar
tell you
Odom
the
is.
truth, I think my dad didn't like Lamar Odom from the beginning. He
Your
saw
dad
right
knows
through
who
him.
Lamar Odom is.
Oh yeah, from sports.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, he was a basketball player first.
What team was he on?
He played for multiple teams. I learned that he was drafted somewhere else, but he played for the Lakers.
He got the 6-man award for the Lakers.
Yeah,
yes.
who did he get drafted by? It was not.
I can't remember.
I don't remember. It was in the documentary. Gave you,
yeah,
like,
I
his
can't-
whole spiel.
I can't remember. I was too busy focused on his crap.
Yeah, he sucks. Bottom line, you fucking blow.
Agreed.
Do you have anything else to say?
No, I
fucking
think he
blows.
fucking sucks, and that's that. Which kind of, now that we're talking about reality stars, Spencer Pratt running for
The
mayor
new mayor of Los Angeles.
of Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, I only know certain things about the current mayor of Los Angeles, and my algorithm feeds me things like the homeless issue, the dogs on
I didn't see anything
on
of
the
that.
streets that she does not give a shit about. Apparently, like the whole animal shelter scene in Los Angeles is horrible. Like
We might need a fact check on that.
they don't, like, the shelters are full and they're just letting homeless people breed dogs on the street for money.
We're talking about LA.
It's like a puppy mill situation on the streets in LA,
Sorry, let me flip,
which is crazy.
because it's going off the heezy for sheezy. It's my
So
mom.
popular.
It's my mother. Anyway, we were talking about Spencer Pratt.
Oh, yeah.
And is there a dog
Yeah, there's a dog problem in
in LA?
Yeah,
I know
the
there's a homeless.
The homeless breeding dogs is the problem.
Okay.
And they're allowing it. Like, there's no, like, enforcing any rules. There's just, like, puppy, because they can sell them then.
There isn't a full-blown dog crisis, like roaming packs everywhere, but there are real issues, mainly around overcrowded shelters and some stray neglects.
Okay, but like Skid Row has always been a thing, right? Even
Mhm.
like beyond our years.
Oh, yeah.
But now what I'm hearing like Spencer Pratt say is that like all of downtown LA is like Skid Row.
Yeah.
But I mean I don't know. I've never been.
Neither have I.
But
But to be completely honest, every single big city that I go to, that's just what it is.
I mean I've gone to Harrisburg and there's like Tent City.
We went to Nashville right after COVID, like 2021. So it was a year into it. It was horrible.
See, I
Like
didn't
the
see,
crisis,
I didn't
the
see any
homeless,
in
but
Nashville.
it was during like COVID too. So I do feel like, I mean,
Where
look at, not to be dumb,
were
look
you
at
in?
Lancaster.
Where were you in? Were you on Broadway?
Yeah.
I didn't see any. I was just there in September.
So we stayed off of Broadway. So we had like a couple blocks to walk.
Same.
And our whole walk, we walked past the where the ice hockey team plays, like the whole, and the Country Music Hall of Fame. We would walk.
No,
that
that's
route,
exactly where I had to walk.
and there was an entire park filled with homeless people.
I can tell you this, that in 2026, it's not there.
So it may have been just a COVID crisis, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, we have a problem here.
Yeah.
And there's every city, I feel like it's just how bad is it? For God's sake.
Yeah, but if you want to talk, like, why are they homeless? I mean, most people go to say, oh, they're drug addicts, so then they're homeless. But look at how much gas is. Look at how much, I mean.
I agree with that.
You
However,
you work to survive. You don't work, at least in my case.
I agree with people becoming homeless, like, due to economical factors and, like, losing your house or things like that. But I think that the people on the streets are the people that don't want to take the help from a place like Water Street Rescue Mission,
Right,
because you have
but
to follow the rules.
At the same time, though, they're full all the time. We've dealt with some, things at my job where people are displaced, and you try and find them, a shelter, because there's other shelters than just Water Street, but you have to get there at a certain time. You're not guaranteed a bed. You're not guaranteed anything. But yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously there are rules, but some are more stringent than other places. I think at Water Street, you have to go to church.
Yeah, I think there's drug testing involved, stuff like that.
But there's other places, in downtown Lancaster that, yeah, I mean, we've dealt with it but I think the bigger problem is the system itself is completely fucked.
But why all of a sudden?
I don't think it's all of a sudden. I just think that now that's what's coming up on everybody's algorithms.
I don't know. I think it's gotten way worse.
I mean, like, Kensington's always been a thing
Kensington
too.
is like, I see videos of it and I'm like, is this really on Earth? Like, this is insane. They can't do anything about it.
Mm-mm.
It's just it's literally zombie land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you'd go onto like Google Earth and you like put the little yellow guy down on the street and do the street view, you can see people just like nodding off.
Yeah.
But then again, so was Ronnie from Jersey Shore on
That was so sad to watch
television.
on TV.
Did you see that clip?
Why didn't they cut that?
Jersey Shore Family Reunion, I think, is the show now. I think the last episode airs next week, but they are leaving MTV. I think they're going to try and do
They're looking
a
for a
streaming
new
service.
home, yeah.
They're not done. They're just finding a new. So they had all their publicity for this, and he was asked to leave the red carpet.
Was he?
They did an interview for Sirius, and there's a clip where Dina is talking about, we love MTV, da-da-da, and if you look, Ronnie's behind her going...
Nodding off.
Literally nodding off. And then there's a picture of the cast on the red carpet where he just looks completely fucked up. I mean, and even Mike...
All the original cast members?
Yeah, it's all the original.
Mike Sorrentino, who has been sober for, I think, 11 years, has this rehab center called Archangel, like, released a statement, like, his path is not mine. This is really disheartening, but I will be here to support him if he wants it.
Well, because
he was sober. He was sober for a period of time, but that can't be just, like, coke, right? That has to be...
I would say pills or
other
something
shit.
Like that, yeah.
That was crazy to me to see that. And, like,
he doesn't look well either. Like, if you look at his face...
It's like puffy and...
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Jersey Shore character?
I mean, I want you to guess who my favorite Jersey Shore character is.
Is it the same? Do you want to say it on 3? Wait. Is it like the most obvious choice? Let's just say it on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Pauly
Jenny.
D.
Oh, interesting.
Who do you think the obvious choice was?
Snooki.
No. I do appreciate her being like in mom life and changing a little bit now.
She has cancer.
What?
She is getting a hysterectomy. She has ovarian. I think it's ovarian. Can you check me?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I think it's stage 1. But yeah, she has cancer.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah, she's like, you meatballs better go get your pap smears.
I mean, she has like the Snooki shop. Girl is doing good.
So Sammy Sweetheart has a shop.
Good for her too.
Like, if you're Sammy Sweetheart, you have to be so fucking stoked that you did.
Run,
Ron, stop.
On cervical cancer.
Yeah, cervical cancer. I'm sorry. I think I said ovarian, but yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, Pauly D's my guy.
Jenny's my favorite.
I love
You can stay and get your ass beat. You can stay and get your ass beat.
Yeah,
Or you
she's
can
pretty
stay and
cool
get your ass beat.
They're all pretty cool. I feel like I hated, what was her name? Angelina, the
Angelina.
one that left.
She's
Now
the
she's back,
what do
though,
they
right?
call her? The something of Staten Island. I don't remember.
It's like a rodent, isn't it?
yeah.
Some sort of rodent that they
She
call
does
it.
suck though, even
She
now.
does suck, yeah.
All the rest.
I always wonder if they're playing a character, though.
I think to some degree they
Yeah.
are. I mean, look at The Hills. We all thought that was real, and it was all scripted.
Mhm. Yeah.
Anyway, they just did the Laguna Beach.
I know, I didn't
reunion.
watch it yet, but
I
I
didn't
have
watch
seen
it
all the
either.
clips of Lauren and Kristen talking.
Elsie
And it seems real awkward. It seems like
well, 20 years have
when
passed.
you see someone from high school and you're trying to like make small talk with them on Kristen's podcast. Did you see that?
I didn't see the episode, but I did see clips.
Me and Kristen are on the same page, though.
You were Team Kristen.
No, like,
I was
yeah.
Team Elsie.
Oh, no, I was Kristen.
I was Team Elsie.
I was Kristen the whole way.
She was kind of
Steven?
Steven.
Steven?
Anyway, I feel like, all right, so Spencer Pratt
Where are we?
running for mayor.
Spencer for mayor.
I think it's crazy.
If I was in Cali, I'd vote for
There's
him.
a lot of different celebrities that are throwing their weight behind him, but like, is he running on the Democratic ticket? Is he running on the Republican
What
ticket?
is he running on?
I don't know. I know he's not like a
Independent?
huge fan of Trump. He hates Gavin Newsom.
Nonpartisan.
Okay, so he's running no affiliation.
He, did you see him post the Cribs tour of his Airstream that they're all living in?
Yeah, that's what he I wouldn't have called him like a millionaire. He didn't have like this like crazy, he had a very nice home.
Yeah, and he
the
said
hills.
that. He was like, we look like we're rich, but like we're all just normal people
They
paying a mortgage.
wasted,
You
they
know?
got rich very young, obviously because of the hills, and then they spent all of their money
On Heidi's boobs.
yeah, she had like a crazy transformation,
like
but then
a
he got
Barbie doll now.
obsessed with crystals and
Hummingbirds.
hummingbirds.
Yeah, he would always
Now he's
post
running for
those
mayor.
videos in the morning.
Joe
with the
Rogan just
crystal.
endorsed him.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
they
why
were
they're
in
living.
the Palisades fire.
They're living
Yeah.
in an Airstream now.
So on his lot, it's just an Airstream, and he did a MTV Cribs
like, "Welcome
tour
to my
of
home."
his Airstream the other day. He is funny. Like, he's a lunatic, but
I
he
really
might get the job
enjoy
done.
him, but I'm not a huge fan of Heidi. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm indifferent about her. I hated her
Excuse me.
when Spencer, like the whole Spencer Heidi thing. But now that I know it was all fake, I'm like,
Well, they did. No, what was not fake was Lauren hating Spencer. That was true.
Really?
That was very true.
I wonder
yes.
if she'll vote for him.
Probably
Vote
not.
for Spence.
Well, you can only vote for him if you live in LA.
I know. If you live in LA, you should vote for Spencer.
But does LA? Because he lived in the Palisades.
Yeah, that's LA. It's Orange County, right?
I don't know.
Los-
I mean,
or
like
is Orange County, Los Angeles, are they separate? I don't know anything about California.
the current mayor's name. I think her last name is Bass.
Of LA.
Yeah,
She's the worst. That's her name.
she's the worst.
Fucking
Bass.
blows. And
She's
she
not
hates
related
the
to-
dogs. She hates the dogs.
Karen Bass.
Karen Bass, you suck. Take care of the dogs. I like dogs more than I like people. So it pisses me
Most
off
people generally
when
do.
I follow too many shelters in the LA area that are like speaking out against her because she's not handling anything to do with, she's just letting this happen.
Do you think Gavin Newsom's going to run for president?
I don't know.
Why are you looking at me
I
like
won't
that?
vote for him if he does.
Obviously, you're not going to fucking vote for him. Do you think Trump's going to try and get a third term?
No,
You don't?
no,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, there are laws against him. He's trying to rewrite those laws.
No, I don't. I mean, maybe he'll try. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, if this is all hypothetical,
Mhm.
if he were to somehow get on the ticket,
Mhm.
but I think realistically you have to open it up to
Mhm.
and do a primary, would you vote for Trump again?
Depends who he's against. I don't vote for the person. I vote for policy.
I won't.
So it would depend.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. It would depend who was running against him.
I
mean, truthfully,
think Gavin's going to try and run.
do you think DeSantis will ever run?
I don't know.
Because he was like speculated as the. Could Trump run against JD Vance? Because I'd vote for Vance in a heartbeat. He's my guy.
I'm sorry, my brain just fucking went nuts there.
But can he do that? Like, that's his vice president. Would they be able to like go against each other? And
Well, I don't know. I think
yeah. Wait. This is just because I'm stupid and I forget. Do you have your running mate before a primary, or it's so you're just and then you announce your running mate?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
like,
because
they
why would
probably
you have
could
a-
run against each other?
right because Someone lost the primary and then ended up getting on the ticket as a VP.
Probably Hillary.
No, Hillary was never VP.
She ran against Obama.
No,
No, she ran after
against
Obama.
She ran against Trump.
Didn't she run twice though? I thought she ran twice.
No, she only ran once.
She lost to Trump.
Yeah, she lost to Trump.
She ran before that.
I don't think she ran twice.
2008, she ran Democratic
against Obama.
Oh, it was the primary though.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean.
Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. I thought we were talking about like straight up presidential election.
No. I knew she had
That's
been
right,
there
because
before.
she had Tim Walz the first time, and then the second time was Tim Walz.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who it was.
Well, she wouldn't have had anybody. It was the primary. She was running against Obama.
Am I fucking dumb?
No, you're not dumb.
2008. That was the first election I voted in.
That was what I voted to. So Mitt Romney was the Republican. Because that's who, shocker, that's who I voted for. I love him. I'd vote for him again.
The midterms are in November. I think, knock on wood, but I think you're going to see a little bit of a blue wave coming. I mean, Trump's approval rating is at a staggering 33%, which we'll get into why you and I are going to disagree. I'll just say that.
Okay. Are we going to talk about that today?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
that's part of the...
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Anyway, I think we should move on. Lindsay endorses Spencer Pratt, even though that means absolutely nothing because we are across the country on the East Coast. But
Spencer for Prez.
Spencer, if you're listening, you have a straight up endorsement from Lindsay, which I think is almost as important as Joe Rogan endorsed.
100%. 100% it is.
I do like Spencer Pratt. I think it'll be interesting to see how this all shakes out.
It can't be any worse than Arnold Schwarzenegger being the governor of California, right?
Can't be any worse than Trump being elected president of the United States.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, you have TV stars and reality stars. Like, what? We can't find anyone better than a fucking movie star and reality stars to fucking run.
Nope, because they have the money.
What does that say about us as a fucking society?
But also, it's the American dream. They
name.
tell you when you're in elementary school, if you want to be president, you can be president. You don't have to be the lawyer or the... if that's your dream, that's your dream. I don't think it was Spencer's dream. I think his dream was to be a music manager for Heidi.
True.
But here we are.
Good. I mean, good on Spencer, though.
Yeah.
I would vote for him before I would ever vote for
Can you imagine Heidi
DG.
being the first lady of Los Angeles?
Actually, I can see that.
Good too.
I can see that. She's got enough plastic in her that it works.
I just see them coming on stage with like.
Do you think she's going to perform?
Surrounding them?
Will she perform at his inauguration?
Oh, this could be good. I might move to Cali.
We are literally in the fucking movie Idiocracy right now.
I mean, haven't watched that.
Pretty soon they're going to call this water.
Mm-hmm. I need to know. Shirk, do you want to give me a
Can I get
one of these, one of the orange state sides?
Can I have one of those with a little more ice?
I'll tip you. I'll
tip you out real nice.
Thanks. That's right. That was ASMR. That was. I like to drink out of the can. Do you want my ice?
Yeah. I don't need ice. Seriously, stateside.
I know.
Like,
I feel like we definitely deserve. While I wear an old smoky Tennessee moonshine shirt, don't pay attention to that. If I had a stateside shirt, give me a stateside shirt. I'll wear it. I probably have one. No, actually, I don't have any merch from stateside.
Lindsay's literally just having a conversation with herself right now.
Well, you do that all the time.
Do I?
Yeah, there's always clips of you just talking into the mic by yourself.
Well, it's because you walk away, and I have a fear of awkward silences, so I have to fill the space.
Usually she's singing. I'm not going to sing for you because nobody wants to hear that.
Lindsay posted a clip of me singing.
I think your voice is pretty good.
Without dude, last night I was belting out Dashboard Confessional in the garage, and I thought I was going to wake up with no voice.
Well, I think you have the voice of an angel.
You need to get your ears checked.
I mean, I think I'm just comparing you to me, and I do not have that talent.
You got to get one of those. Remember, you have to raise your hand if you heard you get the hearing test in elementary school?
Yeah, that's the most stressful thing when you have a baby. They do that hearing test to the babies.
You know, it was really stressful for me. Not that I've had a child, but when you had to get checked for lice in elementary
did you ever have lice?
I did. And you have to bleep this name, but Sean gave it to me.
Fucking. I'll bleep it.
Yeah, please bleep that. because she's probably a listener.
Yeah.
I think it was 4th or 5th grade. And my mom, I think this was like the most shitty part of it is that my mom, like when I came home, they were like, hey, your kid has lice. I was just scared because I don't like bugs in your hair and you're that age. You're like, oh my God, I'm dirty. I don't.
Mhm.
So I tried to go hug my mom and she was like, no, get away from me. Get away from me.
Yeah.
And that made me feel like, oh my God, I'm a leper.
Yeah.
But mom on my other side of the family, their grandmother, Grandma Audrey, R.I.P., was a retired nurse and sat for 4 hours and picked the eggs
With
out of my
the
hair
comb?
with the fucking
Yeah,
I
my
think
mom
that's
did
why my
too.
hair changed.
My mom, I remember me and my sister had hair down to our butts and we were in gymnastics and we got it. And my mom sat for hours, our hair. She was just combing and I could still smell that shampoo that you have to like use.
Rit.
Yeah. And I also got scabies when I was a kid.
You dirty little fucker.
No, I had a sleepover at a friend's house and
what are scabies?
it's like little bugs that live under your skin. So yeah. So she was always itching, like all the time. Right here, all the time. And I thought it was like a tick. Like, like it was like her thing. She just did that. And then I slept over at her house. And like 2 weeks later, I started, same thing, itching. And my hands had like little red dots on them. And
I've never heard of it. I have never
so
met a
my mom
person.
took
Cheers to you.
Yeah.
You're the first person I've ever met that's had scabies.
This was in maybe 4th or 5th grade. My mom took me to the doctor and they were like, oh, bro has bugs under her skin. So I had to use like a cream that killed them or whatever. And she had to call the mom and be like, your kid has scabies and she's had it for months because my daughter's been seeing her itch forever. Yeah, but that's how I started eczema. Like they gave me like a cream.
Oh my
and
God,
that's what triggered my eczema.
Did I have scabies and that's why I have eczema?
No, it was like the cream, I think, just like changed the makeup of my skin. And that's when my eczema started.
I have eczema under my armpit. And so I it's
your gut.
One of those.
Eczema starts
drink
in your gut.
poppy, though.
Yeah.
I drink poppy.
Yeah.
It's a prebiotic. A poppy a day keeps the doctor away. Okay,
Where
so I want to go into the generational lingo.
Okay.
So I saw this thing on TikTok the other day, and it was just like, it went all generations and like the words that they use.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought it was really, really funny. And I want to run through it because once you get back down to like Gen Alpha, that's where you got the 6, 7, the skibbity.
That's where you used something earlier and I didn't know what it was.
What did I say?
You said clocked it or something like that. And I know that's like a new thing, but I have no fucking clue what it means.
Justin Bieber said it. It's not clocking to you.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it though.
It's not clocking to you.
Oh, like you don't get it.
Yeah. Is it not clocking to you?
What's this thing?
Just like little claps. Like
No, it's
Isn't that clock it?
I think that is clock it.
But what does clock it mean? Like it's not clocking to you, but what does clock it? Like get it? Like you need to understand.
Can you fact?
Could you? Who is
Just
this?
put clocked it.
What does clock it mean?
What's the Urban Dictionary?
We need a Gen Alpha. What does this mean? Help us. Help us. We're poor.
it's slang for someone noticed, recognized, or called something out quickly and correctly.
So it's not clocking to you, as you did not call it out.
She
Clocked
tried
it.
to lie, but I clocked it, meaning I noticed.
So you call them out, basically, but you don't have to say anything. You just.
I'll have to look that up. I don't know.
I'm never going to use that in the correct
We
way.
We are technically called millennials. We were born between 1981 and 1996.
Mm-hmm.
So where we're going to start is 1928 to 1945, the silent generation. They used slang like the cat's pajamas and this guy's got moxie and hooey and scram. And then I don't know if I'm going to
scram.
I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but this was the term for a shitty car, jalopy.
Oh yeah, jalopy. I know that from Cars.
No,
Yeah.
jalopy.
I
want to bring that back.
read it in a book one time and I said, you jalopy. And Jake was sitting next to me and he's like, Lindsay, it's a fucking jalopy.
Jalopy. Okay,
Yeah.
so I did say it right.
It's like a pinto.
right.
That's what they said in the 70s, right? A pinto.
So baby boomers, 1946 to 1964. This is where my parents fall in this category. Yours do as well.
Yep.
Groovy, far out. Let's watch the boob tube.
The boob tube.
But they did have gas. They said gas. Threads were clothes. The fuzz were the police. And then you're being square.
The square thing I remember.
I just think it's so funny every time. I just really liked this. And
if
then
I ever heard my dad say far out, he would. I think we talked
I
about
think
this.
that was more like the Woodstock,
Yeah, not my dad.
like people who, as your dad calls it, who smoked dope.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was saying when she told me what we were going to talk about, I was like, oh, you mean how my dad calls weed dope? He'll be like, oh, they were all fucked up on dope, and I'm like,
no, that's
Dad,
not what that means
you
anymore.
can't say that.
Okay, so Gen X, 1965 to 1980,
Okay.
fresh, right on, epic, rad. They would call nerds dweebs, which I also want to bring back dweeb.
Am I secretly from that generation? Because I definitely use that lingo.
Jimmy uses rad a lot.
I say epic.
Tubular.
Tubular. All right, and then from that generation, which I would think would fall in ours, was as if.
That's from that generation?
That's from that generation. I would have thought it would have been ours.
When's the last year in that?
1980. But Cher Horowitz is
90s.
a millennial.
But she would is she? Because think she was in high school in the 90s.
Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe
so
she's Gen X.
maybe she would have been.
Wow, she was cruising with Dion
in a Jeep with that top hat.
2 permits do not equal a license.
Best movie ever.
It's the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. No offense to religion at all. Okay, so where we fall, millennials, 1981 to 1996. I don't agree with this because I have never used any of these words. Lit, bae, FOMO. I'd use FOMO.
That's our lingo?
I use FOMO in like a funny, like, this is fucking gay.
That's generation, like, it needs to be moved forward.
I agree.
Like once.
Basic, thirsty, clutch, and stan.
Like, I feel like I was saying that stuff when I was trying to be cool, but I wasn't anymore.
Right, like,
I'm too old for that.
I'll text Kris Jenner, like, because we're all on Life 360 together, and like, if I say that she's somewhere, I'm like, I'll text her and be like, I have FOMO right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't actually mean. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I do mean it. I guess I do use it. Yeah.
I
Okay,
use
so-
it too, but I say
That is lit.
I used to
that
say
I use
lit.
it.
I used to say lit.
That is so lit. All
I
right.
feel like that's totally. I don't know.
90s.
It needs to
I
shift
agree.
a generation.
97 to 2012, Gen Z, no cap, Riz, sus, slay, understood the assignment. Or maybe that is that.
I think that's what that is.
I don't know.
Don't fucking know.
Caught in 4K.
Oh, I mean, I've heard that. I didn't know that was like a
Use that.
yeah.
Yeah. Apparently that means you got caught in a lie. Caught in 4K.
Such a technical
So-
term.
Oh, should we
didn't
bring
have
back?
4K.
Should we bring back? You were caught on the boob tube.
on the boob tube?
Okay, and then 2010 plus is Gen Alpha, which would be your 6'7", which I actually still use and get made fun of every day at work. There's a dude I work with who he'll say something and he like tries to set me up to say 6'7", and he's like, "Don't do it. Don't do it. You look dumb." So 6'7", skibbity.
I don't fucking get
Skibbity
it.
Riz Ohio toilet. Isn't that a saying or
yeah,
was?
yeah. I feel like you're probably up on it because he is.
So
That age.
Ohio is bad.
Yeah.
Skibbity is bad.
Oh, they're
Toilet's
bad.
obviously bad. So toilet's bad.
So if I was like, "You're ugly," and they say "skibbity toilet bag," like, what do you do?
You laugh and walk the other direction because you don't need that
Like,
in
is
your
that
life.
what you say? I don't get it. I don't. Get
I
the
don't know.
context.
Bussin', Delulu, and
I say that.
cooked. I use cooked.
I say cooked.
Roasted. Anyway, these words are just fucking hilarious.
I
and,
don't
like,
think
the
I
fact
use
that,
anything from ours.
FOMO,
FOMO, but
clutch. No, I don't even use clutch.
oh no, I say that. Like
You say
came in
lit.
clutch. I did. I don't anymore.
Yeah.
The one that I don't like these days is it's giving.
It's
Oh yeah, I didn't write that down. That was on the list.
yeah. I don't use any of that stuff.
Ow.
Except FOMO and
So I think we
Clutch.
should bring back jalopy.
yeah.
I definitely think we need to bring back hooey.
What's hooey?
Like,
What's that mean?
who?
Oh.
Hooey.
I thought it was phooey. Like phooey. Shucks. When did they say shucks?
Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of. I just thought it was really, really funny, these stupid words. And
Mhm.
I think you can kind of tell that as we go through each generation, it's getting more and more ridiculous. Like,
But that's probably what they thought about us. Like our parents probably thought that. You know, I think we're just
Oh,
old.
I do want to say this, though. I did here. I go into TikTok holes at least,
Yeah,
probably once a day. There was a little kid that said, the same generation that's calling us soft is the same generation that was crying over sharing a water fountain with a black person. So it really kind of like, it was very funny because they like stitched it together, and it was this black dude going like, I don't know. It was very funny, but yeah. Are you going to see any concerts this summer?
No, not planned to. I may go up to Hollywood Casino to see Brad Paisley perform on Memorial Day weekend.
I saw him. He was the
But-
surprise concert.
The
at my work-
only
at my work
concert
event.
we're going to, because you're going to go too, is if Bieber brings his fucking laptop to Philly. We're going. Or any surrounding area.
I did want to officially retract
yeah.
me giving a hard time to Bieber and the laptop situation last recording, because I went home that day and I
Cried.
yeah. Yes.
Cried.
I sent
how beautiful the performance was.
I was laying in bed and I took a picture of myself crying and sent it to Lindsay. I was like, he touched me, man. It touched me. And then every time I'm anywhere with a jukebox, since for the last 2 weeks, I've been playing Yukon.
She's that girl. Nobody wants to listen to it. Let me turn on Justin Bieber at the Shamrock.
That's 100% what I did. 100%. That's what I did.
I love it.
It's amazing. Okay, so moving right along.
Are we going to skinny jeans and how they're out? Are you okay?
No, we already covered that.
Did we? Old Navy is like the bee's knees for jeans. Old Navy and American Eagle. That's where I will always go.
I think I fit into American Eagle now. I have to go and try it. I used to be fat.
American Eagle, I think you would have always fit in American Eagle. When was the last time you went there, though? They've really changed since we were in high school.
What year are we in? 2026? Probably 2008.
I'm telling you, they are like American Eagle and Old Navy is
Jamie
the
has
spot.
been wearing American Eagle
Mhm.
jeans, and she looks great in them.
Mhm.
I have still been doing Torrid.
Oh, do you like them though?
I love Torrid.
Yeah.
But
Do you still do Stitch Fix?
I do.
I would like to sign up again. I need to
The
redo my
pants I
wardrobe.
got, I haven't worn yet.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not a huge fan, but they have been really sending me like short sleeve button downs that I've just been. It's clocking to me how good they are.
Is that right?
I don't
Tell
know.
us if we
Someone
did that-
please
tell
tell
us
us
if
if
we did
that's
that
right.
right.
I have no fucking idea. Because this to me is like, do you have a cig? Let me get a hit of a joint like that. Yeah. Oh my God, I just had breakfast with my parents last weekend, and my dad, God love him, he's fantastic, but he was saying he was somewhere, I think at the motorcycle store, and he was like bitching about something or complaining about something, and the dude at the store literally busted out a tiny violin and was like,
No.
here you go, dude.
I think we used to have one of them at the bar. Yeah.
I need one for work. I don't think anybody from work listens to this, but
I know. I love how my dad's like, I was talking to all the guys at the club about them listening to you. They are all boomers. Listen, if you're listening, I'm proud of you.
Uncle Ronnie said he
does,
thinks
but I
it's
feel like
funny.
he knows how to use Spotify and those things.
He
Like,
was the
is
first person to
always
comment.
literally our
Oh
first
my
listener.
God, what did he say on the comment? He goes, kind of funny.
You guys are kind of funny, and that was it. That was our first comment ever.
I
on
couldn't figure out who it was. And
platform.
her and I were texting. We're like, oh my God, is this Uncle Ronnie?
Yeah, I love him.
Do you call him Uncle Ronnie?
No, I call him Ronnie.
Okay.
R-Dub.
There are other people who call him Uncle Ronnie.
I call him Uncle Ron.
But I'm like, no, but he's like legitimately my uncle.
Yeah.
How did he get the name?
Well, everybody calls Uncle Rudy. And he's nobody's uncle but mine.
I call him Uncle Rudy.
Yeah.
I don't know how that actually happened. Like, people would be like, oh, bye, Uncle Ronnie. I'm like, but that is my actual uncle. What are we doing?
No, I call him Ronnie or R-Dub.
R-Dub.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he great?
He is the best.
Shout out.
He's just so helpful and kind.
He is.
Yeah.
He
He's
is
a good guy.
He is a very good guy.
Mhm.
So is his wife. My Aunt Lori.
Lori.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely people.
Where we at?
Yes. I think we need
Are
to
we going on to the big
we
one?
need to get on to
The
the
big
big one
boy?
here. Full disclosure, I typically prepare and have multiple pages worth of notes. I was very, very busy this week. So I'm going in blind on this. So
Full disclosure, I never prepare. So we're on the same page here.
Right. But I always like to have a one up on you.
Mhm.
So we probably are going to need a lot of fact checking on this. So let me just move my notebook here, because this is all the lingo of the generations here. So
I like that that's the only notes you have.
well, I scribbled them this morning. The obviously, if you are living under a rock, you might not have known this, but so it was this week. It was this week.
Last weekend.
Last weekend was the White House Correspondents' Dinner. It is worth noting that this is the very first, I think, of either term, if you can look me up on that, of either term that he's had, Trump, has attended the White House Correspondent Dinner.
Really? Why is that?
Well, because he hates the fake news media, and the whole point, the whole point of the White House Correspondent Dinner, correspondents. Everybody gets together, they rib each other a little bit. That had to have come from the baby boomer era. They rib each other a little bit. And it's just a night of fun where, you know, you make fun of the president makes fun of you. It's kind of like a politically correct roast of sorts. He has never gone to one. So I find it a little bit weird that this was the sus.
Oh, are we going there already?
This was the first one that he went to. Well, I'll dive into this, but I'm just going to give the short
I'm
facts
just
right
seeing
now.
where you're going, and I'm interested in that.
Oh, I'm telling you, we're going to disagree.
We shall disagree already.
We shall. Good luck to
shall.
you.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
And also with you.
Peace be with you.
Okay, so White House Correspondent Dinner, there was a shooter who was a teacher in...
Teacher of the month in
Teacher of the year.
Karen Bass's state.
Town.
Is he in LA? I don't remember.
Well, Karen Bass.
Well, she lives in California. I know. I'm saying, like, you know, she sucks. He sucks.
Came in with a rifle, handguns, knives, the whole nine.
Didn't just come in. Bro sprinted.
You saw the clip?
Yeah, he was like Speedy Gonzalez. Like his, like, what's the
Andale.
No, what was the rooster?
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, yeah, where he's like spinning.
Yeah, with
That's
his
what he
TNT
looked like, yeah.
and his anvil.
Literally.
Yeah, so this now marks the third attempted assassination of the president.
Yeah, we had Butler, the golf course, and this, right?
Butler was
Pennsylvania, the one.
the ear.
Yeah. Shot his damn ear off like 50 Cent.
So if his ear was shot off, where are the scars?
It's not shot off. It just has a little.
Where are the
slip.
scars?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Are
Just
you
saying.
investigating his ear? You're a conspiracy theorist. Look at this.
This is a conspiracy
This is
to me.
one thing I'm not on a conspiracy theorist
This
about.
is a conspiracy to me.
I
And
believe in a lot
you
of
know,
them. This
look,
isn't
the whole point of this is that her and I are supposed to talk about different
Respectfully
topics.
disagree, yeah.
I knew going into this when I put this on the agenda that her and I were going to disagree.
See, I didn't know we would. This is so fun.
I did text her right when it happened, and I was like, I don't know how I'm not going to talk to you about this all week because I got some thoughts. And there was a small part of me that was like, okay, she's a conspiracy theorist. She's going to understand where I'm coming from.
No, I do understand where you're
But
coming
then I saw your post on Instagram.
from. About the teacher.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, we're going to disagree. So
Super fun.
they, attempted assassination of the president. From a teacher from LA. I'm not disputing that he probably went a little nuts. I guess there was a manifesto that they found.
Yeah, his family said he was like he had threatened this. His family said that.
Okay. All that aside, I'm not saying that. Okay. I'm trying to gather my thoughts
Tell me
here.
where you stand.
How
you
the
thinking
hell did this guy even get in that building?
You want me to answer? Like,
Yeah,
you want me to
I'm just
start?
asking you.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know if you were going to continue.
Nope.
I agree with that. However, I don't think that's part of the conspiracy. Did you see the video of the dog alerting the security and they did nothing about it?
I haven't even gotten into my conspiracy.
Okay, well, there was like a video of this, like I don't know, he was a something sniffing dog, a working dog, a working shepherd that like alerted the handler of this guy in the doorway, and the handler kind of ignored it and walked away. I do feel like the response time was also like, if these are supposed to be the best of the best security, I think the response time when you watch the video of them like pulling their guns and noticing this guy.
Did you
was,
see
like,
the
pretty
three
bad.
on the side that ran the other way?
Yeah. I want to know what they all were, because some of them were dressed in police uniform and they were like SWAT, like they had helmets on.
Some of them were
And
dressed
some
in
of them were
suits.
probably Secret
So,
Service.
now I do
and then-
understand that was like the top level, and then you have to go down escalators.
Did you
into the
notice they were
bottom.
tearing it down though too in that video? They were
The
taking the
whole
metal
thing
detectors down.
is what generation is this? Generation Z. The whole thing is sus.
It's totally sus. I agree. It's
The whole thing is Delulu.
I agree. It's a little sus, but I want you to follow this guy that I follow on Instagram.
You've been trying to fuck up my algorithm for months.
You don't have to follow him. I want you to look at him. He is a former Democrat, and he is a young black man that lives in California.
Okay.
And he wrote like he'll always like break this stuff down, and sometimes he does not always agree like with Trump. He'll post that he doesn't agree with things and stuff like that. He's almost independent. Like I wouldn't even call him he came right wing. He just says he woke up, and he broke down like this is not fake. Like how would this possibly be staged? So I don't want to go into his whole thing, but you can look up.
What does Candace Owens say?
It's Kaizen is his name. If anybody wants to look him up, Kaizen, Kaizen. Yeah, he I like to listen to him because he's not necessarily like pro Trump. He just thinks for himself now. So he breaks that stuff down. Every time something happens, he like breaks it down for me.
Here's where I get into what is kind of weird. One, how did the guy even get in the fucking building?
I agree with that.
Two, immediately after the whole video of like people moving out and then they're like running out, they go for Vance before they go for Trump.
Yeah.
There's a fucking dude just sitting there eating his mashed potatoes and doesn't move at all.
I know.
Kash Patel is literally sitting there going, which is like how Aziz Ansari looks in any episode of Parks and Rec at all, which is hilarious that he played him on SNL. But then the second part of it, Trump immediately comes out and tweets we're just going to call it tweets about how this is why they need the ballroom.
Yes. Yeah.
But this is
word
not,
vomited again.
The ballroom is for government events solely, right? Because it would be at the White House.
Yeah, but I think they would probably host.
But
it would
no,
be like the King
White
and
House
Queen hosting shit in their ballroom, right?
Do you honestly think we need a ballroom?
I mean, I'm not against it, but I don't really care. Like, I don't care either way if we have it or we don't.
He's costing you money.
Correct.
Yeah, a lot of shit's costing me money.
He's
like
saying it's privately funded.
paying
it's
off
not
everybody's
costing
student
anybody anything,
loans
but
that I didn't pay for. A lot of stuff is costing us
same, girl.
right? Like, I feel like they're charging us for a lot of shit that we will never, ever reap any benefits for. So it's just
I just find it weird that all of a sudden then. So he has a 33% approval rating. It's the lowest of any president ever, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Maybe Nixon around Watergate, maybe dipped that low. But so right before the election, and I'm not disputing, I know that, I'll get a lot of flack for this, but right before the actual presidential election, Butler happens. And they had just lowered the flag right before this happened. If you look at the videos, there's fucking like baseball hand movements going on. And then all of a sudden, Trump gets shot. It grazes his ear and he comes up for the most epic
like a
picture.
fucking G.
The most epic picture ever. You can't look, if it was in fact real, then that sucks. But again, hella sus, dude. And then
do you not think it's hella sus that maybe the other side is trying to do it?
I've been watching shows where the other side like incites riots at like peaceful protests.
Yeah.
For the same reason.
Yeah.
I think it's all fucking crazy. I think it's all Delulu.
Totally Delulu.
But that I immediately looked at Jamie after that happened and I was like, that just fucking gave that he's gonna win now. There is no shot. Yeah, there is no shot, no pun intended, that he's gonna lose this election now.
I mean, he looked like a fucking G after it happened.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Take
50
all my
Cent was endorsing him.
Take all my own beliefs out of it. That was a G picture, and I think he knew exactly what he was doing. I think he knew.
Cameraman to get that photo.
Correct.
You have video of them moving camera.
But the way I feel about that is also the way that I feel about the Charlie Kirk murder. Is like, I don't think that the guy. I think that was a fucking inside job.
I don't think that
I
guy
think
killed
that
him.
was an inside job.
I don't think that Donald Trump is brave enough to be like, shoot me, but only shoot me a little bit.
I think it was a. I don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying?
There were blood spatter experts and not Dexter.
I don't think he got shot.
I think
You're
it was
Butler. You don't think he got shot?
I think it was. There was a blood spatter expert that was like, that's not real.
Yes.
Was he a Democrat? The blood spatter.
I didn't look into it that far.
I don't know. You know me. I am a true conspiracy theorist. And I do question all that. When he got shot in Butler, I think I questioned it in a way like, how are we not seeing that the extreme left is pushing this? That's how I am seeing it as a conspiracy theorist.
Okay, but
because we're not, I mean, that's just how I'm thinking. I'm just telling you that. It's not like I'm like.
No, I know. The fact that, one, the video of him running through security, there was a major, crazy, delayed reaction, and then not within an hour of this whole ordeal, he's coming out saying, this is why we need the ballroom.
I think when I saw the video of J.D. Vance being whisked away.
Before Trump.
Yes, whisked away. I, like, as a parent, looked at him and was like, oh, he, like, I can see in his face what he's thinking about. Like, my life could end and I'm never going to see my kids again. I don't think he was fake.
I don't think he knew.
But I think he knew something dangerous was happening. Like, you could see in his face, he's like, what?
Did you
We're leaving?
Did you ever hear the leaked audio when, in the very beginning of this presidency, and what are we in? We're only 1 year in.
Yeah,
right?
we're 1 in like a couple months, yeah.
Oh my God, this has been the longest year of my life.
The best year of my life.
The leaked audio of J.D. Vance speaking about Elon. And he, look it up if you haven't seen it. It's leaked audio of, and it could be AI because
I was going to say, do we even,
who
what
fucking knows what's
anymore?
real, what's not real anymore? This is where I can't stand AI. I think there's benefits to AI in some,
but it's scary what we can't
version,
believe.
but it's scary what is being put out there right now. But supposedly there is leaked audio of J.D. Vance like going in on Elon and how Trump, like, he's not even American. He's in the Oval Office all the time. He's doing all these events, yada, yada, yada. And J.D. Vance it almost kind of sounds like he's butthurt. Like he's like a very jealous boyfriend of sorts. Like, I don't particularly agree. I mean, I don't at all agree with J.D. Vance. I know you said you would vote for him, but I think, like, we've talked about this many times in my like friend group of like, well, okay, if Trump were to get nobody wants to see anyone get assassinated. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
Okay, I'm saying
we don't. Normal people don't.
Right. Okay. I'm talking about myself and you but like we've talked about it in many times, and you can confer, like, then we would be stuck with J.D. Vance, and I don't know if that's better or worse, because
that's what I was going to ask
you. J.D. Vance makes me feel like The Handmaid's Tale could be a real reality.
I don't think so at all. I think I was going to ask you that, actually, so I'm glad you brought it up. Who would you rather, Trump or J.D. Vance in charge of you?
That too. Who would I rather, Trump or J.D. Vance?
Who do you, in your mind,
Neither.
Because I know you don't like either of them,
Neither.
Who is more dangerous to your life? Trump or J.D. Vance?
Well, J.D. Vance isn't. I don't think either of them are really going to affect my day-to-day life whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think, honestly,
but in their policy,
I don't know what J.D. Vance's policy is, so I can't give you a realistic answer. I mean, I think Trump has waffled on so many of his policies. Like, he ran on no war. Now we're in a war. He ran on. Like, there was an interview.
We talked about this.
Yeah,
he
ran on that. He
ran
on, he was okay with the gays and transgender and all that. And now he's totally against. So, like, you can't really say one way or the other with Trump because he's waffled so many times. And what's crazy to me is that his people, his following, will waffle right with him. They will find any reason to define him or to defend him. And that's a cult. To me,
I don't think
you're MAGA. I don't think you're big like Trumper. I don't truly think that. I think you'll support him.
I'm gonna say something that's totally gonna piss you off.
Oh God,
it's gonna probably piss both of you off.
Should I get a shot ready?
No, this is just how I feel.
I'm clocking in.
I'm so scared.
I'm clocking in.
I think that the extreme left way of thinking is far more dangerous than the extreme right.
Okay.
The extreme. I'm talking the extreme sides.
Elaborate.
I think that I don't know that we would see the extreme right because I believe that the assassination attempts were in some way real.
Okay.
My conspiracy thoughts are that the extreme left that is still in the government and pushing that agenda are the ones that are setting that
What
up.
is their agenda?
Like, I'm saying there's still people in the government that have Trump derangement syndrome. That
is
hate
not
him
a real
so
thing.
much.
That is not a real fucking thing.
It's not diagnosed by
TDS?
doctors, but it is real.
TDS?
It is real. If you make your whole life about hating someone that truly, I mean, truly, anybody that is in charge of our country, they don't care about us. And you're making your whole life about them. Your entire life revolves around ruining their presidency. I think that that's a problem.
Okay, but to take it a step further, I think that when Biden was in office, the far right did the same thing.
Did they try to kill him numerous times?
No, not to my knowledge.
I'm saying I think that...
But this is why we don't have Pete Hegseth in charge of things or Kash Patel in charge of things.
Especially pushed
I
by
think
the
Biden,
media is dangerous.
Hold on. Biden had actual competent, respected people in his cabinet.
Because he wasn't competent.
Well, I'm not, whether or not, well, I mean,
because he literally couldn't walk down the street without looking like he needed to go into a nursing
Biden's not a super good example, but like to have someone like Pete Hegseth and Kash Patel should not be in charge of our FBI. J. Edgar Hoover would be rolling in his grave. He's more focused on going to hockey games and getting hammered than he is.
I agree. I think, but what pisses me off so bad is if it was the other president, like the other side.
But every other side, take assassination attempts out of the way.
Yeah.
Every other presidency, the other side is trying to destroy it.
Agree.
There is no bipartisanship.
Are they trying to kill them though? Like, I think that there's
Are they trying to? No, that's a really good question. Are they trying to kill him? Because I don't think so.
I think there's an agenda that is pushed, and it literally makes these people crazy. Like, I'm going to do this and save the world type thing. Like this guy, if this is real, that this guy did this, he had it in his head that if he did this, and if the Charlie Kirk guy was real, I'm not saying they are, but if they are, in their head, they think this is going to change something if I do this. And I'm going to save the world because the media is telling me Orange Man bad.
The media is also, it depends on what you watch. The media is also saying Orange Man good.
That guy wasn't watching Fox News. I can tell you that.
I don't watch Fox News.
I know, but I'm saying he was watching. Okay, I'm going to go into a sermon from church last week.
You went to church last week?
Yeah, Jake went with me too.
What?
I go when we're not recording, I try to go every week.
Really?
Yeah.
We can change the schedule if you want.
No, it's okay. I don't need to go every week. I just
Where do you go?
It's like a non-denominational type.
Oh, it's one of the concerts.
It's a concert. That's what I said. I love my fucking concerts. Jake went. He's Catholic. Jake went to Catholic school.
Where does he go typically? What's his parish?
He does not go.
Oh.
He stopped. He was like, it was pushed on me for too long in life. I don't want to go to church. So last week, every week I ask him, I'm like, do you want to go to church with us? Because he likes to go.
Does he go to Sunday school?
Yeah.
I used to go to Sunday school.
And every week I'm like, do you want to go with us? Nope. See you later. So last week G was like, can daddy come with us? And I'm like, that's a question you have to ask him. I'm not like, I don't push it. I'm not going to make him go. And so he went up and was like, I want you to take me to church school. He calls it church school. And 10 minutes later, he came down dressed and I was like,
what do you wear?
Jeans. I just wear whatever.
See, like, when you were a kid, when we were kids, you got dressed up.
Oh,
you
yeah.
wore your Sunday's
it's very
best.
casual. So anyway, the sermon I was going to get into. So he was talking about, because this was right after the White House Correspondents. Okay, like this was the day after, maybe 2 days after. He was very like neutral. It wasn't side or side. He was like, we're letting social media and TV govern the way our minds think. We're letting them do it. We are letting them govern our thoughts and tell us what to think. He said, turn it off. Just turn it off. And then what do you think about your life?
I would turn it off and still, I think I would think the same thing.
I think you wouldn't know what was going on. We'd be oblivious.
But did you see the Rupert Murdoch documentary?
I did
did
not,
not.
but I need to. Yeah.
Because I believe that is the start of all of it.
Do you?
I do.
I'll have to watch it. My dad told me that in like the 60s, when they got their first TV, my pap pointed to it and said to him, he was like, that's going to be the death of our country. We're letting them govern our minds. They know what they're doing. We could literally be in a simulation and they're doing it to us.
The Matrix did get me thinking, anyway, but
So
I
you
do
don't think it's real, the shooting?
I think there's a lot of very weird things that happened throughout the whole thing. Him running through security, them going for Vance first, Trump then tweeting that you needed a ballroom. Like, I think the whole thing is that he knows that his approval rating is in the toilet.
Yeah, but what does it matter? He can't run again. So what's it matter?
We don't know that yet.
He's not going to run again. He can't. As a Republican, I would never support it. And I think
That's
most
you.
wouldn't. I think most wouldn't.
I'm not trying to
extreme
I'm not trying to back you into a corner or anything, but do you think that there is some validity to his following? It's almost cult-like. Like, it's crazy. We'll call it the far right. You probably can say the same thing about the far left. But how many of the people have you ever met that are far left or far right?
I think that the cult-like following with him is people, because I fall under that spell a little bit. People that like were sick of what we saw for so long, and he seemed different, And I think that's where
I can
the
understand
cult
that, but
following came from.
that was years ago.
Yeah,
we're talking years ago. Now, his first presidency is way, way different than his second.
And I think that I thought differently the first presidency too. I think I was a little bit of the cult following. I was a little bit of like, this is so different. It might be a breath of fresh air to have somebody that is not, and I think they just expanded on it then. I think that just spiraled into people that can't think outside the box.
That to me is scary.
Yeah, but I don't think MAGAs are the ones that are winning the vote for him. I don't think that's who won the vote. I don't think I don't wear a red hat. I don't, like, most of the people that I know that voted for him are like undercover, like, Trump supporters. I'm never going to tell you who they are, but
I would love to know, because I truly want to have more conversations where I can better understand, because I just do not fucking get it. I just don't.
I don't think you see a lot of people outside the media, like me, that support him and support like the Republican way that aren't MAGA. You're literally seeing MAGA.
I don't think of Trump as running on the Republican ideals.
I think a lot of his policy is Republican.
What did he say in the 80s? Can you pull up?
I saw it. If I was going to run,
if I was ever going to run, I would run at a Republican.
Stupid.
Yes. Now I know that that's decades ago, but like, I'm not sitting here calling Republicans stupid. My grandfather was Republican.
I know what you mean.
My parents were Republican up until. Actually, I don't even know how they affiliate, because I grew up in a time where you didn't talk about that with your parents, which I think maybe we need to get back to a little bit. Like, keep the money that you make, keep the money that you make private, keep the way that you vote private, keep religion out of schools,
nothing.
It has to be church. It has to be church and state. Now, I don't care what you do. Whether I've talked about this before, how you affiliate in your personal life or how you affiliate, religiously. As long as you're not pushing it down my throat, I do not care. And now the entire country, it pushes everything down our throats.
Let me ask you this though. Do you feel like you have people that push it down your throat in person, or do you feel like you just see it on social and on TV where they're trying to push their ideology or thoughts on you?
It depends where I'm at.
So you have had instances where people are pushing it.
Do you know, let me tell you a little story about the first time Trump won.
Story time.
And then we can kind of wrap it up a little bit. The very first time and we can cut this or not cut this, but it was when Hillary and Trump ran. Trump won. I had to go to a work lunch the next day down in KOP. It was like not to bring up a Brazilian steakhouse again, but it was at a Brazilian steakhouse.
Was it at Fogo de Chao?
Yes. In
best.
KOP. It was excellent.
Fogo de Chao is top notch.
The food was excellent. That was the only good part of my day. I had to go down there and meet with a company that we worked with, and the whole time we drove down. It was like the vice president of my company at the time, the owner of my company, the salesman. It was a bunch of dudes. I was the only girl. The whole time, I'm like, I was already very depressed that he won. I wanted to call off work, but you know, I'm not a little bitch. I had to go to work. The whole time we're driving down there, I was like, okay, they're not going to talk about this. We're going to be professional. This is a professional lunch. We're not going to talk. As soon as we sit down at the table, immediately going into that.
Even the other people, like, from the other company.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
One of the gentlemen that I work with made a comment, was like, well, Andrea's not happy about it. And they started to like all kind of like eviscerate me a little bit.
I don't think that's okay.
Which I thought was fucked up of like the guy that I work with to like
call
to
you
put
out.
me out on a pedestal like that, knowing that like I was already sad.
Yeah.
So we had a new sales manager at the time, and I had always managed this account, like been the point of contact. The new sales manager says to me in the middle of the lunch, like, hey, write that down for me. 1, I'm not your assistant. 2, you have a notebook right there. I was like, you have a notebook right there. You can take your own notes. Like, that's not what I'm here for. So that pissed me off. And then in the middle of it, the guy who I've been working with for years at this other company goes, Andrea, you've done a great job for us, but now it's time for a man to step in and do this. After all of that, it was like a very...
No, they did not.
I swear to God.
That is insane.
I swear to God. I went into the bathroom and sobbed. And so, yes, the agenda has been pushed down my throat.
See, I don't, you know me, I'm like in a totally different environment than you. Like, we stopped that conversation here.
Right, but that's
so
because at the bar, that's not what you want. You know, I work in a male-dominated field. I work in a very male-dominated profession.
Yeah.
Where that shit is 100% thrown in all the time. Like I go to these like conferences and shit, and you can just tell. You know, so yes, I have had many experiences where that's happened, and I think it's fucked up.
Yeah, I think it's fucked. Look, I think it's fucked up too. I just don't deal with it. So it's always hard for me to comment on that because I've never dealt with that.
Well, when I was your age, I had to walk a mile.
That's fucked up. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides that's fucked up. I would never agree with that. I would never agree with, although I deal with a lot of toxic masculinity. I don't even like that word because I'm like, can we just let men be men? But
bar situation of people shoving it down your throat?
The toxic masculinity that I deal with, I hate that term because I truly just want men to be men, but I hate men being men.
What does that even mean?
I want them to like be a man. Like I want them to go out.
I don't know what that means.
Like
I don't know what that means. Go out and fix your own shit.
No, I don't want to be that person.
What are we doing?
I usually do though. I'm very independent. I do fix my own
know.
shit.
That's
but I want.
Whether it's a man or a woman doing it, you just want it to be done for you.
No, I want my man to do it for me.
Well, you have a man, so okay, I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely, okay. You don't have a man?
What? No, I don't have a man.
But
I'm the one that does
what I don't agree with toxic masculinity is at the bar when I have to listen to them talk like fucking pigs. That I can't stand. And I will tell them, I'll be like, you seriously want to talk about this in front of me?
Is that toxic masculinity or is
yes!
that just like, okay,
they think that I can't hear them behind the bar and I have to listen to their shit all the time.
But who is the leader of our country right now got caught with his toxic masculinity and that wasn't a deal breaker?
No.
But you're saying that this shit, they're pigs, it bothers you. But it didn't bother you that he said it.
It bothers me, but I don't, it bothers me. It does. I'm like if Jake talked like that, I'd be like, you're a fucking douche. Like, get the fuck out. Right? But I've also,
you know,
put myself in some pretty shitty situations with men where like I
have no skin in this.
I have been like in the worst of the worst situations with men where like nothing really can top it. So it's like,
well, we can talk about that off air. But
yeah, we'll talk about it off air. But I'm just like, oh, be an asshole.
But do you stay quiet when you hear them talking?
It depends. If they talk, if there's a girl here and they're being like totally inappropriate to this person that I know either is new or can't handle it or doesn't know them, or even if they do know them, if they're being disgusting, I'll be like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's not our generation. Your generation is like, if a girl came into the bar, she was the bar girl, and we get to treat her like shit, and we're gonna buy her shots and make her look like an idiot.
What I do appreciate about the new and up and coming generations, you might call them soft or whatever, but they know generally, there's always exceptions to the rules. They are respectful,
Yes,
more respectful.
I agree.
They will, if you see something, say something type of, and I love to see that. You love to see that.
I would take a crowd of like 25, not 21. I would not take a crowd of 21. I'll take a crowd of 25 to like 50 over a bar full. I feel really bad saying this because, like, Uncle Ronnie, you're not in this category. And like there's certain ones, and I feel like if you know I'm talking to you. There's certain ones of you that are not bad, but man, the ones that are bad, it's like we're running away from them. We're literally hiding in the back.
You just have to, when you see it, you got to say it.
I think sometimes
if that makes you a weak ass snowflake bitch, then so fucking be it.
I get
this
it.
is kind of really funny, and I saw you raising your hand. Do you know who gets very, very offended? You would never.
A lot of younger men.
You would never fucking believe, because she's almost as perverted as these men. Is Jamie? Jamie cannot fucking stand the toxic masculinity.
She does, but she does. But then Jamie turns into the toxic masculinity after she drinks.
Yeah,
I mean she
hates it. But she hates it.
But then
she hates
some of the jokes you tell. If a man told that to me, I'd be like, "You're an asshole." You know,
she knows it too.
I know she knows it. That's why I don't feel bad saying it. Go ahead.
In my head, when you're talking about that kind of stuff,
the bar.
Just like the way people used to talk.
Yeah.
In my head, the generation now, that is what I call woke.
You're saying the generation behind us, though.
They're awakened to all that shit and not taking it anymore. So when did that word get all fucked up?
Yeah, why does the right use that as
woke?
Bad.
I think woke is used in too many ways, because I would never think that was woke.
Is it clocking to you?
I would never think that like, I would call that being respectful of, like, I think
they were
when I think
that shit shouldn't happen.
When I think of woke, I think of more extreme things than that.
Like what? Give me an example.
Like, when I think of woke, I think of like giving preteen hormones and shit like that.
Look, we can do a whole topic on that. We can do an entire topic on that. But no, okay.
I wouldn't call like respecting
but see, I wouldn't call that woke
at the bar.
I wouldn't classify that as woke.
What's wrong with everybody? There's two different definitions.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Everybody thinks of it differently.
Yeah. The woke agenda. Like, don't you want people to learn?
I think everybody thinks something is woke.
Sure.
So, and they're all different.
Oh, we have to wrap this up.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Wait, I want to say one thing about King Charles and his visit to DC.
Yeah, no, but I agree. I do want to say that, I think it became this like negative connotation, but like the fact that her kid, like, I'm trying to think of like a specific example, but like he's so much more accepting and understanding, and like, because you as a parent have talked to him openly and had conversations with him, like, or he sees something that maybe, I don't want to say abnormal, because that I don't want to
different. Something different than him.
But he accepts it, and he doesn't think anything of it, because that doesn't matter. What matters is a person's personality and how they treat other people. And that is a fantastic, that's great. And if that's woke, then fucking let's be woke.
I don't think it is woke. I don't think it is. I think there's a difference between, I would never, ever, ever, ever treat my son to be judgmental of somebody that lived their life differently than the way he lived his life. That would never be the case. But good. I don't think that I wouldn't call that a woke thing. I think that's just respect. Like, I think there's a difference between respect, like teaching the guys at the bar to be respectful of the people that walk into the bar, and teaching my son to be respectful of the people that are in his life, whether he agrees with them or not.
Right. You're either gonna be respectful, or I'm gonna tell you about it.
It's respect.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about boys being boys. I think you got to teach your kids respect.
Say what you want to say about
Oh my God.
King Chuck.
Listen, again, I know that you hate Donald Trump, but I just laugh when he does this stupid shit. Do you think he was in charge of putting the Revolutionary War Army reenactors out to greet
I didn't
King Charles?
I didn't see that at all.
It was literally Revolutionary War soldiers reenacting, welcoming him into
They
the White House.
probably did put him in charge of that.
Do you think he was in charge of posting on the White House Instagram?
No, he's not in charge.
Kings?
The what? Oh, did he?
They
Yeah, oh
posted,
yeah. Yes, I think he was.
Don't
in
you
charge
feel
of
like that was kind of like a satire from him? I didn't see that, but for the No
I think
Kings
it's
protest,
satire.
Didn't see that, but I would not put it past him
Yeah.
to fucking do that. Yeah.
they all had white wigs and like the triangle hat and
Christ,
Yeah.
this idiocracy. Idiocracy.
I
no.
didn't. Honestly, I didn't
No,
see any
I
of it.
didn't
That's
really-
the only thing I saw was like the picture of that.
That tracks.
Let's be real though. The royal family's a joke too. I mean, why are you in charge of a country just because you were born into
Well,
it?
they're not in charge of it. You have the prime minister of the whole
But
thing.
everybody okay, actually, I shouldn't say that because I was obsessed with the royal wedding when it happened. But it is kind of crazy that we're like, oh my God, the royal family, you were born into it. You're so cool. I'm a Harry and Meghan like supporter.
Stan?
Good for them. I'm a stan.
That would be.
A Harry
That's
and
correct.
Meghan
That
stan.
comes into the millennial. Yes. Okay,
Yep.
so I have a kill, fuck, marry.
Okay, I have one too. You
to
go
wrap
first.
it up. No, you go ahead.
What? Okay, mine's a little regional also, so I'm hoping that you.
Mine
can
is
handle
not
this.
regional.
Mine's in Ocean City, Maryland, regional.
Okay, I can do this.
Fuck, marry, kill, dough roller, dumpsters, and thrashers.
Brother. I love dough roller. I love thrashers. What was the third one?
Dumpsters, the ice cream. Dumpsters, Dairyland.
I'm thinking New Jersey.
It's
that
the
was like
what-
Kohl's.
Core Brothers?
Kohl's. Core Brothers.
Yeah, no, Dumpsters is like the OG, like Ocean
All right,
City, Maryland.
so kill dumpsters.
Dumpsters, how
Dumps-
dare you disrespect?
Dumpsters. Kill dumpsters.
That's who's on the boardwalk. You've probably had dumpsters.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fuck thrashers. Marry the fuck out of dough rollers.
Oh,
I
I
changed-
so
stop.
opposite.
I changed my Instagram handle after this was a couple years ago. Jamie, our friend Jen, and I did a night trip. I changed my Instagram handle to Doughrolla87.
I can appreciate that, but I fucking hate dough roller.
No. It's just nostalgia for me. I haven't eaten there in 30 years. It's just nostalgia. It's pure nostalgia.
See, I was a Tony's on the boardwalk pizza.
no,
girl. I was not dough roller.
Doughrolas. And they had the best crayons, and they were right across the street from Jolly Rogers.
Oh, I love that you said crayons. Jake makes fun of me all the time. He's like, it's a crayon. I'm like, it's a crayon. It's a
crayons.
crayon.
Second, 'cause I was like,
It's a fucking crayon.
what's a crayon?
No, it's a
Jake
crayon.
hates on me. He's like, a
How
crayon?
do you say it?
I say crayon.
Crayon. How do you say it?
Crayon.
What? It's not a crayon. No, Jake, actually, the first time I said crayon, he was like, what are you saying? And I'm like, I'm going to get the crayons out.
Crayon.
And he's like, what? Crayon.
Is that an accent?
It's a Lancaster thing.
It's a crayon.
A crayon.
I've always called it a crayon. All right, we're
Always.
getting off topic. What's
Okay,
your kill?
So
fuck, marry?
my fuck, marry, kill, I would kill dough roller. Out of the... Get the fuck out.
No!
I would marry thrashers and fuck dumpsters.
The thrashers though, with like the vinegar and the.
How do they make them so good?
I don't know. All right.
No boardwalk fry compares.
Agreed. Here
Okay,
is
what's
mine.
yours?
Mine is not regional. Mine is very chain related.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King.
Actually, that's not easy
I know
because I hate
because
two of
they
them.
each they. Who do you hate?
Oh, I hate Burger King and Wendy's.
Why?
I hate them.
Wendy's is restaurant
I'm actually
quality.
scared to say this because Wendy's social is pretty terrifying. So they're going to come for me if I post this. But the only thing I like I used to love their French fries and they changed them. I like Frosties and that's it. So I'm going to say kill Burger King, right? Kill Burger King because they make me sick every time I go.
Okay.
I'll keep Wendy's just for the Frosty. I guess I'll fuck them because I don't want them all the time. And I'll marry McDonald's.
Interesting.
Because a McDonald's Coke, crispy.
Yeah,
Did
we
you
do
see
know that.
What's yours?
Mine is kill Burger King. Although I do like their chicken fries and I do like their Whoppers because they put.
So we both
mayo
killed
ketchup.
Burger King.
I-
I'm sorry. I used to love their tendies.
This
but
is crazy. This is a crazy pull for me, but I truly. Oof. This is tough.
it is tough.
I would fuck McDonald's and marry Wendy's.
What the fuck are you getting at Wendy's that you're gonna marry them?
Everything Wendy's is better.
You want to know what I get at Wendy's? A baked potato with chili. Like that's what I would get. I don't like their food.
They have fucking baked potatoes. They have fucking. I agree. Their honey mustard is.
But their food tastes fried to me. Does that make sense? Like I can't stand when I can like taste that oil on a chicken nugget. You know? It's not Wawa.
It ain't Wawa.
It ain't Wawa.
It ain't Wawa.
Now I will say this. Rob put me on to Freddy's. Oh, good. Their
I've never
burger's
heard of
like
Freddy's.
this thin. And their French fries are also that thin. They have like the shoestring fries. So
I have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that.
Freddy's, you have won me over.
I do love McDonald's.
I love McDonald's.
I do. I get I don't really eat fast food that much anymore, but I used to get the 2 cheeseburger and then I would get a 4-piece nugget and a Dr. P because a Dr. P is crispy.
No, crispy Coke. Do you know what I order from McDonald's that Jake actually wants to divorce me over?
You get the fucking fish fillet.
The fillet of fish?
Yeah. Jamie likes that too.
Mortified.
Jamie likes that too. No, the only thing worse than that, I think, is getting the McRib. Because what the fuck even is that?
McRib.
What even is it? It ain't rib.
It's a pate of rib.
It's fucking pate. But Wendy's, their nuggets, their fries, their burgers,
no, I can't get down. I'm sorry.
I fucks with it.
See, I feel like the burgers everywhere else are just so much better. Like Freddy's.
Well, yeah, we're talking chains here though.
No, I'd pick a McDonald's burger over a Wendy's burger any day.
All right. So
we
covered a lot. We covered a lot. We're not going to cheers because you can't cheers on an empty drink. But yeah, I think we're going to have to cut this down. Let's just high five.
High five.
So this is Split the Tab. Come back. This is episode 8. We're going to come up with a new topic. Maybe healthcare. Maybe who knows what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. So
yeah, who knows?
Stay tuned.
We'll see you later.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.